Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Cooper MTG, and in case you couldn't tell, this is a March of the Machines collector booster box. Let's go ahead and get right into it. This is my third box of the day on Monday, 17th of April, as I bump my tripod. And the first two boxes went pretty well. I'm saying that without like going in and editing them and looking at the prices. One thing I have noticed is I've got like an insane amount of the companions. I think I've gotten like 6 or 7 of them. And I did get a duplicate on one of them. I want to say Kahira, but probably wrong. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into these packs and see what we can find as I struggled to hold the card straight and still doing it. Alrighty, start off here with an island as I need to scratch my eye. And I've got an Invasion of New Phyrexia. Sweet card. I'm going to show the back at the end because I don't want to spoil the next card, even though it's something like this. And here's Warcrafting, which actually isn't not too bad of a card. Got a Vodalian Wave Knight, Rona, Shieldred's Faithful, Quende, Pride Ephemeref, we got a Drana and Lenvala, Judith the Scourge Diva, and a token. And the back is Teferi, Akosa of Zalfir. Sweet Planeswalker. Teferi in general is just a very powerful Planeswalker. And that is one of the battles that's like very reasonably costed. And I think like there's actually very solid Knight synergy in Standard at this point, so it might actually see some play. We'll have to see though. I think like as we just got a random land in the middle. Again, it seems to happen for no reason. Just put it at the front or don't include it. We got a mountain. Just look at that art. It's crazy, crazy intricate. And Doomscar Warrior, Breach the Multiverse, Hedron Detonator, Zada Hedron Grinder, some Hedron stuff, Agar the Freezing Flame, got a Urabrask, sweet card. Kind of like some combo potential there with adding the mana. Sweet art on that as well. And we got an Anafenza Kintree Spirit. I haven't seen this card in so long. It's like Khans of Tarkir. Or maybe it's like, it's that block. It could be in, oh god. I know Dragons was one of them, and there's gotta be a third. It's back in the good old days when there were 3 set blocks and then you get a core set. I personally preferred it a little bit, but I think it got maybe a little bit stale, which is what Wizards was trying to avoid, and maybe that was like a Hasbro decision as well. Phyrexian Censor might actually be, yeah, I think this card's pretty underrated. We'll have to see. We got an Invasion of Kamigawa. Definitely a limited bomb, but we'll have to see how good it is. In Standard, I would say no, not very good. We got a mountain here. This art's a little underwhelming. Still like pretty sweet. Vivian's Talent, Ozolith the Shattered Spire, got an Interdisciplinary Mascot, Rayav Master Smith, Wrath Weatherlight Stalwart, an Ancient Imperiosaur, which a lot of people are pretty high on. I'm not so sure yet. It's like pretty hard to get down, and then I mean Ward 2 is something, but it's not insane. As we've got a Garuda Doom of Depths, which means I think I just need Luris. Maybe a couple others that I just can't remember. But that one didn't have the sweet set art that the other ones have had. Which is disappointing because I think Garuda would have had some really sweet art. Maybe we'll get another one and I can show it off, but only one way to find out. We got an Invasion of Eldraine. Terrible mind rot, but yeah, that's okay. It's kind of like was that Planeswalker? It like basically it had the same functionality as the flip, and then you could like take down and make your opponent discard cards. We got an island. We got a Chandra, Hope's Beacon, very powerful card. See how playable it is. We got another Urabrask, not foil this time. Dance with Calamity. We got a Dina, Soul Steeper. That's sweet art. Valduk, Keeper of the Flame. We got a Thalia and the Gitrog monster, and a Zerda, the Dawnwaker, and that's the art I was talking about. It's pretty sweet. It's the Ikoria art. Again, just a random basic. I don't know. Are these like maybe they're chase? Like these only are in these packs, something like that. Doesn't really make sense to me otherwise. Like especially if you're getting a actual nice full art land like this swamp. Invasion of Kaldheim. I don't want to spoil the next card, which is a Glissa, Herald of Predation. I'll go back to the battle later. Guardian Scale Lord. Valduk, Keeper of the Flame. We got a Rona, Shieldred's Faithful. Teferi's Talent, and a Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer, and this is the second one I've opened today. It's not the Halo foil. I did have to look it up from the previous one, but that is still an incredible pull. And here, Pyre of the World Tree is the flip side to Invasion of Kaldheim. Still really cool to see that Ragavan, and we're not even like halfway through this box, so means we have lots of time to open up some other sweet cards. So I need to scratch my eye again. First, we've got to get through these commons and uncommons. We got an Invasion of Rin, which actually, I don't think is too terrible. The value is not like, I think the only problem is that if you're playing a card that's, or a deck that's drawing cards in blue, you're probably not attacking it, so we'll have to see. We got a Plains, Zephyr Singer, Sunfall, Rowan's Talent, Wrath Weatherlight Stalwart, Inga Rune Eyes, got a Pile On, and a Kahira, the Orphan Guard. So the third Kahira I've opened, but at least the art is sweet. And it is actually playable. Kahira is actually a playable companion, so could be worse. But like I was saying, that's the third companion. That was 6 packs. It was like a companion every 2 packs. It's pretty like ridiculous rate, honestly, and which kind of scares me because at least value-wise, it seems like there's not going to be much there. We got a Plains, City on Fire, sweet card. Rampaging Raptor, Chivalric Alliance, I assume. We got a Tetsuko, Umezawa's Fugitive. Another one, different art on him though. Pretty sweet. We got a Quintorius Lore Master and an Emery Lurker of the Lock, which is a sweet card for sure. I would have liked to see like the showcase art for Emery, which I guess is Throne of Eldraine, so I guess it would have been pretty cool. I think my favorite one though is the Ixalan. I just really enjoy the coin face with the legends on it. See if we can get one. I can show it off. I got a Surge of Salvation, nice card. Invasion of Moag. It's actually like a very powerful effect on the front. And not too bad either. Like any card where you can consistently buff your team is powerful. We got an Island, Boonbringer Valkyrie. We got an Omnath, Locus of All. Some sweet art on that from Zendikar Rising. Teferi's Talent. We got an Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. Agar the Freezing Flame with the Halo foiling, which like I would say is similar to the Galaxy foiling and how beautiful it is. A Sea Double and a Captain Lannery Storm, which there you go. There's that Ixalan whatever showcase art. It's just I really enjoy that. Really cool. my background boxes, just, you know, to be more aesthetically pleasing. It's a Dominaria United, which I guess you can kind of see it right there, which I'm just going to be holding on to. I think because of the potential for Legends cards, I think it'll have some value for a while. We got a Forest, we got a Tali, Primal Conqueror, which I think does have some value to it. Boonbringer Valkyrie, Wildfire Awakener. We got a Quende Pride Ephemeref, Yargle, Glutton of Urborg. We got another Boonbringer Valkyrie, and a Rixmathes, Slumbering Isle, and our token. I guess if we're talking about investments, I think the Filigree Silex is going to start seeing some more play in Standard because of, I think, tokens being pushed a little bit. And as we've got Invasion of Ragavan, which I actually just watched MTG Goldfish video where he was playing Burn with this card, and he was actually very high on it, so we'll see. Maybe that's a very powerful card. Got a Swamp, Ozolith the Shattered Spire, Borborygmos and Flibblethip, Conclave Sledge Captain. We got a Shana Sisay's Legacy, Rayav Master Smith. We got a Vorinclex, that is a sweet art, and a Kroxa Titan of Death's Hunger, and that is sweet art as well. Oh, that is gorgeous. Really like that. And a treasure token. 2 packs to go here. I guess like if you're playing Filigree Silex, it is almost like an alternative win con as well. It's a very slow one, but it is an alternative win con, like eventually. I mean, I guess 10 damage doesn't technically win you the game, but you'd hope that you were like close enough at that point where like once you've gotten 10 counters on it. We've got a Plains, Wildarin Thrillseeker, Pile On, got a Deluxe Dragster, a sweet art, Renata Called to the Hunt, we got a Zada Hedron Grinder, Inga and Asika, and a Urabrask the Hidden with the halo foiling. That is gorgeous art. Unfortunately, he's Urabrask. No offense. He's probably the weakest Praetor out of that set, but that is still sweet, sweet pull. And that halo foiling is crazy. Like, that's gonna look so good in someone's commander deck. Probably not mine because, you know, I need to pay my rent and such, but someone will definitely appreciate that art. And we've got an Invasion of Mercadia. It's like basically sorcery speed, Thrill of Possibility. I actually don't mind that. Four damage, 2 isn't too bad. We got a Forest, got a Kogla and Yadaro, Galta and Maverin. Again, I just love that style. Kozla, the Broken Halo, got a Daxos, Blessed by the Sun. Another one, come on Wizards, at least this one is the Halo foil. Got a Bloodfeather Phoenix and a Brutaclad Telcor Engineer. And then a token for Monastery Mentor, which means that we have now reached the end of that March of the Machine Collector Booster Box opening. If you guys did enjoy, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, this has been Cooper MTG, and thanks for watching.